I'm Bob from Bob's Workshop. If you're watching this video, then you may have an interest in toy trains. If that's the case, you probably have heard of MENARDS and trains.com. That's trains with a Z.com. These are two big suppliers in the train hobby world. In this video, I'd like to do a little comparison between the two. Bargains can be found at either seller, but there's only one of them that offers functional trains for as little as $6. For the purposes of this comparison, I'm going to be limiting my search at trains.com to any functional rolling stock under the price of $14. That's pretty much where I find most of what I buy at trains.com. Now, MENARDS doesn't sell used trains. Everything they have is new. So in order to keep this somewhat balanced, I'm just going to focus on the entry-level rolling stock from MENARDS. Hopefully, that helps to balance the scales a little bit. And if it's not completely fair, hopefully it will be interesting. So check it out. I'm going to start with what's normally at the end of a train, the caboose. If you are looking for a specific road name, then MENARDS offers quite a variety. I'm only showing a few here, but prices range from about $22 to $27. And that's after the 11% mail-in rebate. Switching over to trains.com, your choice of road names is much smaller, and the selection is ever-changing because they are constantly buying new collections. If you see something you like and it's a good deal, then you should probably buy it quickly. It might be the only one they have at that particular price. Which is what I did when I saw this caboose for only $8.16. It came with its original box, and it is illuminated, just like the MENARDS caboose. I don't really have much to go with it, though. I'm not in the South, but the good condition and the relatively large and smooth sides make it a great candidate for a custom repaint with new inkjet decals. The same could be true for this Conrail caboose. It's cheap enough to become a project, but it's also pretty nice just the way it is. It's a personal and subjective choice, but I'm going to say that round one goes to trains.com. Both MENARDS and trains.com have a huge variety of boxcars from which to choose. MENARDS has done an awesome job with their graphics, and they're also very patriotic with what they offer. Many cars are even uniquely numbered. Those numbers are separately applied from the main graphics, so the one criticism I have would be that they don't always match up visually. 22.24 after the 11% mail-in rebate is pretty good, although some buyers have complained about the couplers unhooking if the string of cars being pulled is too long. The 6464 boxcar from Lionel has been around a long time. This particular one is from 1996, and trains.com describes it as like new with the original box. The lettering is crisp, but its smaller size makes it possibly more appropriate for 027 locomotives. And if you thought MENARDS graphics were pretty advanced, well, look what K-Line was doing in 1992. MENARDS only sells new products, so I'd probably never buy one as a project to repaint, but
a 46-year-old high-cube boxcar for $6.90 is a different story. This is either my third or fourth one of these, and I've already got plans for new paint and fresh inkjet decals. I've been able to find other high-cube boxcars at swap meets for $10, but this price was so good that I bought two. June, July, and August of 2024 may become known as the summer of high-cube boxcars. I love older Disney movies and collectibles, but for some reason I never had one of these before. So for less than $14, it now has a new home. The box is in really good shape, and the boxcar itself only shows minimal signs of wear. It's a keeper. The Olympics will be starting soon, and in the Flat Car with Loads event, Menards is the projected favorite. The sheer variety of trucks, cars, and military vehicles that can be hauled around on 3 rail track is pretty amazing. With prices ranging from $23 to $45 after rebate, Menards is likely to grab the gold in this category. Despite coming out strong with incredibly low prices for nearly new products, Trains.com will be wearing silver in this event. For cheap flat cars, the variety just isn't there. Menards has 2 big offerings in the auto carrier category. Both are nice, and one even includes 6 vehicles. Trains.com has only one entry-level player here, and I've never been able to fit anything bigger than Matchbox cars on mine. Advantage: Menards. Menards has come out with a lot of unique trains lately, but here are a few very cheap and very affordable options that Menards hasn't produced yet. My original premise for this video was to compare entry-level items from 2 powerhouse suppliers of O-scale trains, Menards only sells new items, so maybe I should have used a seller other than Trains.com in this comparison, because Trains.com mostly resells pre-owned trains and accessories. There might still be some validity to my idea, though, because I think both companies are trying to attract hobbyists looking for bargains. So who's the clear winner here? Trains.com gets it on pricing and value. Menards has the variety and selection. I'm cheap, so I'll pick Trains.com, but objectively, I would probably have to say Menards is the winner. I need to think about this a little more, and maybe do a follow-up video sometime in the future. Thanks for watching, and until that time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.